Well, good morning to every one of you guys. It is about where I'm at right now in LA, Los Angeles. It is 6:58 a.m. And today the United States and the Netherlands will be facing each other in a really intense match. It's the first match of the quarterfinals. It's early in the morning. Uh, Probably early over there in Qatar still, not yet late, but man, are we ready to watch this game and call it? It is gonna be rocking all day long. It's the United States against the Netherlands, the Dutch, and in my opinion, it's been an exciting World Cup. The finale of the group stages were fantastic, except Group C. That one broke my heart. Mexico couldn't make it past uh, to the group stage, but man, are we really excited for this game? And today in the Khalifa International Stadium, Wilton Pereira Sampaio from Brazil will be the referee. Khalifa International Stadium is where the U.S. will be playing today. It has to It's a really exciting one. We see a couple of changes, and the one big change that we see is Jesus Ferreira. He is up front, former DC FC Dallas play. Jesus Ferreira is playing for Sargent, Josh Sargent, that picked up an ankle injury against Iran. He will be taking over that spot of the number 9, and we are now ready to rock and roll as the teams are ready. They're lined up, and it's all up to the ref to lead the way. Memphis Depay standing over the ball. He's gonna lead us to the beginning of this game. Can the U.S. pick something out of here, or will it be the Netherlands? It's the first game of the quarterfinals in the FIFA World Cup. The group stage is over, and we are underway. The United States and Netherlands starts now as the Netherlands go all the way back with their goalkeeper Andres Noper. Christian Pulisic put some pressure and forces a turnover, a throw in the middle of the field for the United States. Sergino Dest goes back to Walker Zimmerman as he moves upfield. Goes back with Tim Ream. The U.S. they tied their first two games and defeated Iran to advance to the knockout stages of the World Cup. As here's Timothy Weah. Weah has to support himself back with Walker Zimmerman. Zimmerman out wide to Sergino Dest. Dest has some space. Dest has the ball. He plays back to Adams. Adams in the middle. Adams is going to walk back to the middle of the field and play back with Tim Ream. 78 degrees over at the Khalifa International Stadium. Adams back to Pulisic, trying to find McKennie. Couldn't do so. McKennie has it now. Trying to clip it up for Adams. And it is now cleared away by the Netherlands. Well, it's 78 degrees over there in Qatar. It is 51 degrees here. So the winner of this game will face either Argentina or Australia. It would be a shocker to see who plays Australia. And Musa, who was running for the ball, got knocked down. It's going to be a no foul, but it's going to be a throw in since De Jong was able to clear that one out of bounds as Dest now has it. And Dest to the sideline, sends a cross looking for McKennie, and it's cleared off. And here comes the United States again. This ball's going to fall to Pulisic! And it's saved by Andres Noper. The flag did stay down. It seemed like Pulisic was offside. And we'll see if he was onside though. Ooh. Anthony Robinson took a strong hit as well as Denzel Dumfries. Well, here's the replay. There's a clearance. And yes, he was onside. Christian Pulisic was onside. And that was a missed opportunity for the United States. And what a good save by Andreas Noppert with his left leg to be able to clear that one out. Speaks a lot. Tim Ream now comes out, has Walker Zimmerman. Zimmerman clipping one ball up, looking for Dest. Van Dijk is the man covering the ball. Dest trying to get on top of Van Dijk, the Liverpool player, and Van Dijk earns a goal kick for his country. Louis van Gaal, the head coach of the Netherlands. The Netherlands team that it's their first World Cup in 8 years as well. They missed it in 2018, and they turned the ball over. It's the Netherlands. Christian Pulisic tries to find Ferreira. It's back to Pulisic. Pulisic cutting it back. Pulisic still on the ball. Nobody helped him out, and it was just him against the world of the Netherlands. And now Walker Zimmerman nearly gets served by Memphis Depay, and Adams comes to clean it up and gets a great defensive effort to knock that one away. It's going to be a throw-in for the Netherlands. 4 minutes into this game. And the U.S. is right now on the accelerator. They don't want to break down. Virgil van Dijk, this ferocious defender for the Netherlands and for Liverpool. Ferreira going to put some pressure. Now Timothy Weah. The Netherlands tries to come out with Memphis Depay. Good pressure by the United States. Adams clips it up. This is Ferreira. Jesus Ferreira out to Timothy Weah. Weah has the ball on the right sideline. Goes back to Dest. Now this is Yunus Musa. Musa is going to have it. Musa is going to go inside the 18. Musa is going to search for the cross. It's going to fall over Timothy Weah. And Timothy Weah couldn't get a good shot or cross. And instead it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a throw in. FIFA President Infantino's in the stadium at the Khalifa International Stadium, watching the U.S. and the Netherlands. If you want to pass by and say a couple words to him, you can. Anthony Robinson looking for Christian Pulisic, who couldn't get a good clip of the ball. Pulisic scored the game-winning goal against Iran, and he did take a big shot down there, in which he did go in a press conference and said, guys, I did not get hit in the balls. He did take the knee. Everyone assumed. A lot of social media trend as Walker Zimmerman has to head that one back to Matt Turner. But he did get social media was blasting. You would go Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and you would see Christian Pulisic may never be a father, but he is now a founding father. He is a national hero. Christian Pulisic, I saw pictures of him on Mount Rushmore. The fame that Pulisic got after that game-winning goal against Iran was historic. Pulisic, that's a great ball looking for Anthony Robinson, but a great defensive effort there by Justin that was Denzel Dumfries. Or as many will say, Dumfries. So now it's a corner kick for the United States. It's the first corner kick. It's all been U.S. and can they capitalize? Now, in the game against England, every corner kick was cleared out by their only big man, Harry Maguire. Virgil van Dijk is the big man for the Netherlands. And here's a big corner kick chance. Pulisic puts it up. Who's going to close down? Tim Ream was the man looking back post. But that ball's going to skip all the way down and go out for a goal kick. Well, that's a great shot. Dumfries in the air. The U.S. is the only CONCACAF team left as Christian Pulisic runs away. Pulisic's going to send the cross to Timothy Weah, but cleared off. It's going to fall to Ferreira. And his pass is going to go back. Adams had to slide tackle because Memphis Depay was going to get there. And he was able to slide, get the ball, and pass it back to Walker Zimmerman. The U.S. had a chance right there. Only if Ferreira got a good touch of it, find a good teammate. Couldn't do so. Oh, that's a turnover by Ream. And here comes the Netherlands. This is Memphis Depay. Depay is going to try to cut it back into his right foot. He does so, sends the cross, or whether he tried to take a shot. It was a horrible one. And Tyler Adams was able to get his head on it. Weston McKennie flipping this ball up. Virgil van Dijk and Ferreira were the ones chasing it at some point. But at the end, Ferreira gave up in the middle of the field. And Van Dijk played it back to his goalkeeper. Virgil. Wide to Dumfries. Goes back to Timber. Timber back to Noppert. It's a good chance for the U.S. They have all pressure on the Netherlands. Here's Timber trying to come out. Pulisic putting the pressure there. It is now Frankie de Jong. Now Van Dijk. The U.S. surrounding the Netherlands. The U.S. is really good at surrounding people. As here they go once again. Now the Netherlands seems to find the breakthrough. This is Gapco. Gapco has 3 goals in the group stages. Here's Dumfries playing it back to Depay, and the Netherlands take the lead. It's Memphis Depay. And it's 1-0 for the Netherlands. Well, tough break for the United States. They've been all over the Netherlands. And it's just one chance for the boys in yellow. And, in orange. To just set a great counterattack. To leave the pressure the U.S. put high up. And Memphis Depay, who was conservative in his run, playing behind everyone, found himself wide open for a first touch shot and put it behind in the back of the net. That was a good goal. And the Netherlands are up 1-0 over the United States. It seemed like the U.S. were going to get the first taste, the first blood. They were going to be the good morning people. But the Netherlands are the ones on top. Depay scores in the 10th minute of this game. And it's 1-0 for the Netherlands. Well, the Netherlands, it was a semifinal heartbreak against Argentina. They lost in penalties in the 2014 World Cup, but they did get 3rd place against Brazil, a 3-1 victory over the Brazilians. Not to mention, they were the first country to break my heart at the age of 9, when I was 9 years old watching that 2014 World Cup, that Mexico-U.S. Netherlands game. And the famous no era penal wasn't a penalty. Arjen Robben, he dove and Mexico got knocked out. The Netherlands were able to come back in the last 10 minutes of the game. So it's now the U.S., a young USA squad, as well as the Netherlands, both in their first World Cup in 8 years. They both missed the 2018 World Cup. And the Netherlands is the first team to catch blood. Now it falls. That miss by Christian Pulisic, the first minute of the game. Heavyweight now. How much is that gonna hurt the U.S. that he missed it because he was onside? Or do you give credit because Noper did it? He had a really tough save and he was able to make it. McKenny goes back to Adams. Flag stays down. This is Christian Pulisic. Pulisic inside, sending it backwards. It's gonna roll over across the 18. Timothy way out to Dest. And Frankie de Jong able to get it back. And now here we go. This is Gakpo. Gakpo on the run. Gakpo slows down. And now it goes back to Memphis Depay. It's still dangerous for the Netherlands. Depay goes to the far side. Here's Blind. Hopefully he is. Frankie de Jong has to play it back. Nathan Ake. And now the room. Dumfries. Van Dijk. As it's 13 minutes into this game, the Netherlands are up by a goal. The U.S. fans trying to make themselves heard, and they're chanting USA, USA. Dumfries on the ball. It's too early in the game. There's still a lot of games to be played. Adams got hit in the face, and the referee from Brazil will call it. It's Dumfries who smacked him, and he is grabbing his lip. We'll see here the replay. He does take the forearm of Dumfries to the face. There's a quick check in case of a red card, but I doubt it. There's really nothing to check there. Now we are back to playing football. But a quick turnover here, but the Netherlands couldn't do much about it. Anthony Robinson picks it up, goes to Tim Ream. Now that goal from Memphis Depay is the first goal the U.S. has allowed in open play. The only goal they allowed in the group stage was on a penalty. From there, it's all been open play. Nathan Ake opens it to Blind. Ake again. Ferreira has to go put some pressure. It's still unbelievable. And I don't follow the U.S. I'm a Mexico fan, but, you know, the U.S. has always that part of me. I'll support them except when they play Mexico, but they have Gio Reyna. Is Gio Reyna not on the team, or why isn't he starting? I mean, Gio Reyna, that young star, should get that chance, man. And I know many fans would be upset that they see Ferreira getting a chance before Gio Reyna. I think that Gio Reyna should be playing up front. Should be the forward, the number 9, replacing Sargent since he's hurt. I don't know what Berhalter is gonna be cooking there, but if he's just gonna be a second half sub, then better be. Tim Bremen here, crossing the middle of the field, but retreats back to Walker Zimmerman in their own half. Zimmerman from Nashville goes to Tim Ream. Anthony Robinson, that's a great turn. Here comes Anthony Robinson. A lot of space for him. Anthony Robinson's trying to play across, and it is blocked. And now the U.S. has to retreat. Depay to Jong. Now Ake. The Dutch making noise in 2014. It was a 4-3 win for the U.S. in the Netherlands. They defeated the Netherlands in a really tough match. It was a friendly match, though. In the European 2014, 2015, it was their European tour. They also beat Germany 2-1. Turnover here, and here comes the Netherlands. This is Gakpo. Gakpo's going to try to find a shot. It's going to find Blind, and Blind, he is truly blind as he couldn't see the goal. He skies his kick way far of Matt Turner's goal. The U.S. still in possession, but they just need that final touch, that control in the middle of the field. It was a tough. It's like a punch in the mouth from the pie to score that goal in open play. Dest. And Dest, he did get on the ball. Dest is going to send a cross, but it's just going to find Noppert. Van Dijk wants to calm everything down. I know that the waters are cruising right now all over the stadium. Noppert. And short, Timber. Back to Noppert. It's a dangerous place to be playing the ball at. But there's a lot of trust, and this is how they broke through. This is how the goal for the Netherlands came. They were able to break the high press the U.S. put. And that set up a counterattack and an open play goal where Memphis Depay buried it in. Dumfries was the man on the assist. Surely not the start the U.S. wanted as well. I mean, it just hurts. I mean, 1 minute, 2 minutes in, and Christian Pulisic had that chance saved by Noppert to be the difference maker. Sometimes those are the difference makers in games like this. It's one leg. I mean, you're not going to depend on other scores. But the U.S. seems calm. They took the punch, but they're trying to punch back. They're trying to fight back. The Dutch having a good time, up by a goal, nearing 20 minutes in this game. The winner plays Australia or Argentina. Take a big upset for Australia to win. They did have a lead at some point against France. Van Dijk goes back to Noppert. Noppert's going to roll that ball and kick it away. Zimmerman in the air, getting it back, looking for Pulisic. Ferreira trying to get it back. An offside flag does go up, although he was back onside. Well, 20 minutes in this game. It's 1-0 for the Dutch. And Van Dijk holds that ball. Now clips that one up in the air. Oh, Tim Breen, that could be a costly mistake as Depay's going to take the shot and it's going to go wide of the reach of Matt Turner and of the goal of Matt Turner. And that could have been costly for the United States as Tim Breen, unaware of his surroundings, couldn't get the ball down to his own feet. And then went back. And Turner kind of fake to go long. He goes in short to Dest. The U.S. now trying to break the high press the Dutch have put on. Dest. If you go to the middle of the field, there's a couple players open. Dest is going to take it himself. Tyler Adams now. He didn't know the ball was coming to him, but now he picks it up. Crosses midfield. Finds Pulisic on the left side. Christian Pulisic is brought down. The referee says no foul, and now it's Dumfries coming the other way. Dumfries crosses midfield, tries to play it across for Gakpo, and Walker Zimmerman gets in there, clears it, hits Gakpo, and goes out for a U.S. goal kick. And plays it quick. Out to Dest. Tim Breen. Ferreira. Out to Anthony Robinson. Robinson. Finds Musa. Robinson. Back to Adams. The U.S. with possession. That's good. Anthony Robinson. Long ball looking for Pulisic. But Timber covers that one well. The U.S., the only CONCACAF team left. The only other CONCACAF team that were close to advancing was Costa Rica. For 3 minutes, Japan and Costa Rica would have been the teams advancing to the round of 16, and Spain and Germany would have been the teams knocked out, and that was before Germany tied the game against Costa Rica 3 minutes after Costa Rica scored to be 2-1 over Germany. The streets will never forget those 3 minutes where Spain and Germany were knocked out and Japan and Costa Rica would have been advancing. At the end, it was Japan and Spain in the next round. As here's the U.S. on possession. This is Walker Zimmerman. In the middle of the field is Tyler Adams now. Pulisic finds Dest. Serginho Dest. Dest out to McKennie. McKennie, can he look for a cross? He retains the ball now. Finds Weah. Weah back to Adams. Adams, conservative. Still not trying to push that much. They have possession. When you have this possession, you got to use it wisely. You got to fight. You got to move forward. As the U.S. turns the ball over, this is Memphis Depay. Retreats back to Blind, and now Ake. These big Dutch players. The 16 undefeated games for the Netherlands in the World Cup that were not in penalty shootouts. Because their only loss that knocked them out of a chance of playing on the World Cup final was due to a penalty shootout. Now I know it's been a tough times going around, waking up and seeing that Pele has now stopped responding to chemotherapy and he is now on life support and fighting for his life in the hospital. And I just hope everything goes well for Pele, and he is on my prayers. And man, it sucks to hear those news. De Jong misplaced that one. Tyler Adams, that player wants the ball. He went all the way down. Told Zimmerman, give me the ball, man. Anthony Robinson on it. Anthony Robinson. Pulisic. Back to Adams. Adams has it. Tyler Adams. A great young history. And for the U.S., he scored his first professional career goal for the U.S. men's national team against Mexico in a friendly match on September 11 of 2018. He scored the game-winning goal against Mexico. Matt Turner nearly gives that ball away, his own 18 in front of the goal. Luckily, he was able to clear it off. That was really shocking. Took the breath out of many. Dest controls the ball, has a lot of field to run. Trying to find McKennie. It's now Dest, still Dest. It's going to fall back to Adams. Weah. Adams opens it. Anthony Robinson in the middle. Tries to clip it up. Looking for McKennie. McKennie able to clip it back up. Looking for Ferreira. But he couldn't do so. Blind clears it off. This is Memphis Depay. Now Frankie De Jong. De Jong finds Depay well. Depay now to the left sideline. Here comes Memphis. Memphis trying to cut it back to his right foot. He does so. It's Memphis. Memphis now to his left foot. Cutting it back to his right. Now back to his left. And Walker Zimmerman able to poke it out. This is a corner kick for the Netherlands. That was close. End of life cares what Pele is on. Here's this cross over the middle. A couple Netherlands players able to get on it, and the referee says it's a corner kick. Although it seemed that it was Van Dijk and Ake, the ones who got there. So a corner kick it is. Well, Gakpo to send this one through. Here's another in-swinger. McKennie and Zimmerman was the man to clear it off. Frankie de Jong flipping it back up and nearly finds Dumfries. An outstretch. He was unable to get there. That is 29 minutes. And a lot of pressure here from the United States. Able to come out of it is the Netherlands. And they do it cleanly. Dumfries. And great interception here by Ream. Ream, oh, misplaced it back. This is Dumfries now on the ball. Dumfries is going to try to send a cross back on the ground. And when McKennie able to clear that one off. In play, though. And back. Great interception. Anthony Robinson comes with Ferreira. That's a foul. The referee will call it now. Took him quite a while to actually call the foul. Worth the wait, I guess. As here's Ream. Plays it back to Zimmerman. Anthony Robinson. And able to miss. To handle it. Mm-hmm. 31 minutes in. Dumfries to take this throw in. The back across. It's going to go out. Throw in for the U.S. Anthony Robinson in the U.S. own half. Goes long, finds McKennie, heads it back. Now the U.S. lost possession and are unable to advance. Dumfries now cutting it back, unable to find it. And here Robinson and Zimmerman, nearly a miscommunication. Tim Ream cutting it back. Ream going back to Zimmerman. And short to Musa. And Yunus Musa on it. Now finds Adams, and off we go to the races. Crosses midfield with it. Tyler Adams. Out to Dest. This is Sergino Dest. And Dest is ball looking for McKennie, able to keep it in play. Goes back to Weah. Weah taking too long. Now finds Dest. Back out Timothy Weah. Now Adams. Back to Ream. Middle of the field. His pass looking here for Yunus Musa is not going to get there and finds Noper instead. "33 minutes. USA chance. A long ball. Dumfries heads it back, finds Ream, and Ream is going to play it all the way back to Matt Turner. Ream. Now Zimmerman. Out wide to McKennie. Zimmerman holding it now, finding out wide he goes. Yunus Musa. This is Anthony Robinson. Anthony Robinson out to Musa. Musa playing it back. Tim Ream. And Ream. Back to Dest. Dest and short to McKennie. McKennie. And back to Zimmerman. Now the U.S. back with possession, but still not able to figure it out. Seems like the Netherlands parked the bus. Just early on. Robinson now on the ball. Robinson finds Ferreira. Ferreira trying to clip it for Pulisic. And he turns it over. Here comes the Netherlands. Out of the back, Anthony Robinson. That's a great interception, but unable to get as he was held. But no foul called. So Dumfries is going to take this throw in. And now a foul on Memphis. Walker Zimmerman, the man fouling Memphis. Then they just are able to grind this game to a halt. They don't want to get into a match with the U.S., which is high octane. That favors the United States. So tactically, they've got numbers behind the ball. They're being patient. They're not pressing. They're staying disciplined. The U.S. forcing a turnover. Middle of the field, Tyler Adams. Out to Anthony Robinson. Robinson plays it back. This is Tim Ream. Ream in short with McKennie. McKennie clipping this ball up. And cleared off by the Netherlands. Back to Adams, though. And an offside flag does go up, although that player did not play the ball. You're still this ball headed up. This is Zimmerman out to McKennie. McKennie his pass in here to Ferreira. Ferreira finding Musa. Musa running up front. Has Anthony Robinson. Musa's going to hold it. He's going to find Pulisic. Pulisic back to Robinson. Sending this cross. That's trying to get in there. And it's going to be cleared. This is McKennie getting back on the ball. McKennie making his push forward. McKennie goes back to Ream. Ream has it in the middle of the field. And now the U.S. had a couple chances. They seem to find a breakthrough. Musa play in short. Yeah, there we go. Adams, McKenny, Ream. And here, Musa. Musa finds Ferreira. Ferreira unable to control it. Falls to Musa again. Musa upset. And now Christian Pulisic on the ball. This is Christian Pulisic sending the cross. Blocked. Throw in for the U.S. Seems somewhat upset. Anthony Robinson on it. Ferreira. Robinson. Back out to Ferreira. They lost it. Throw in. Ream. Zimmerman all the way back. They go. Matt Turner. Turner in short to Zimmerman. Zimmerman trying to come out. Unable to do so. Oh, careful passes here. Matt Turner and Dest. Miscommunication. Long ball. Van Dijk wins in the air. Falls back to Adams. Nearly a handball. Here we go. This is Dest. Ferreira. Back out to Dest. Dest. Has no one. Finds Ferreira now. This is McKenny. In short to Adams in the middle of the field. Weah. Adams. Tyler. Pulisic. That's a foul on Christian. The smart foul by Christian, able to attract them. Walker Zimmerman. And here they go again, a push. Christian Pulisic on it. Ream. Robinson. McKenny trying to bring it down with his chest. It's going to fall back to Ream, though. And now we enter the final 5 of the first half. A long ball. De Jong. And short. Adams getting it back. Ferreira. Adams. Zimmerman now. Yes, and now we go to the races. This is Timothy Weah. Weah getting it back. This is Ferreira getting it back. It's going to fall to Pulisic. Pulisic has Robinson, and that's a strong pass, and it's going to go back out of the 18. Robinson able to work it. That seemed to be a handball, but it's going to go to Noppert, though. Oh, Ferreira found Pulisic, and Pulisic extended that ball from Robinson's reach. That could have been the chance for the U.S. in this first half. They've only had Christian's chance. Noppert. In the air. Ream. That's once again in the air. Now falls to Weah. Weah has it. Timothy. Weah sending the cross. Blocked by Ake. Throw. No, it stays in play. Dest. Just outside the 18. Still Dest. Tries to enter the 18. Dest still dancing around 4 defenders and able to get a pass off to Musa. Adams. Dest sends the cross just as wide to Timothy Weah, and save by Noppert. Falls back to Weah. Weah's cross at the end couldn't get a good angle. Man, that shot by Timothy Weah was such a dangerous one, and a fantastic save by Noppert. Dest. Weah. Ferreira. The U.S. are feeling it. Adams. Ream. You do not want to go backwards. You want to go forward. Zimmerman's pass goes out wide, and it's a throw in for the Netherlands. Oh, that shot by Weah. It's a good shot. Dest on the ball. Sergino. That's a long ball. Looking for Robinson. This is Anthony Robinson. Robinson now, whoa, looking for Adams. Unable to do so, but it's still going to fall back. This is Musa. Musa out to Tim Ream. Ream out to Zimmerman. Zimmerman has it. Zimmerman in short to McKennie. McKennie now back to Ream. Ream has the ball. U.S. in own half. Still unable to find a breakthrough. Though they did find one with Weah. Shot back to Des. Des now moving forward. This is Des. It's still Des. And his shot is going to get blocked. Just inside the 18 and mishit it. And now here comes the Netherlands. Gakpo running for it. Ream is going to get there too. Gakpo beats Ream. Gakpo has it. Gakpo puts it across, and Robinson able to get on the ball and intercept it. And Adams' pass nearly rolls across the whole field. This is Dest on the ball. What's up, Ryder? Ferreira has it. Now finds McKennie. It takes about 14 seconds for the U.S. to get back on possession. We have about 1 minute of stoppage time. It's really been a clean game. Dumfries on it. Just want to go down a goal. If you're not able to tie it. Ferreira winning it back. It's just going to fall back. Dumfries on it. Dumfries onside. Dumfries putting it back across. It's a second for the Netherlands. Oh, and it was just that. And I was just talking about it. You do not want to go down 2-0. And Blind this time got his side back and was able to score. Oh, that's another punch in the mouth, and just at the end of the half as well. It's the Netherlands who have 2 on the U.S. Oh, man. It was just that conversation I just had, you know? You do not want... If there's something you want to come out of the half, is just down a goal, not 2. And the defense just falls asleep here. They're just unaware of their surroundings. And Matt Turner's upset. And Blind just comes out here. Another run on the backs of the defenders. That was Steth's man. And the half comes to an end. It's the U.S. down by 2. And that's oh, man. Those hurt. Oh, you hate to see those at the end of the half. Because now, when you had this whole entire plan, I mean, I know Greg Berhalter is thinking, we're down a goal. What are we going to do to improve and come back and tie this game? Oh, never mind. We're now down 2 goals. It changes the whole planning. And now it just puts so much pressure on the U.S. It's 45 more minutes. Can you go out and get 2 goals, maybe come back, score 3? It's just a lot. And, oh, man, it just hurt. You do not want to see those type of goals at the end of the half, you know? Oh, I know that's going to be mentioned in the locker room. You wanted to go down a goal. Instead, now you're going down 2 goals. And it is what it is. It's the United States who have been better, but the Netherlands, when they have possession, they have been the team that's been able to come on and really set the tone in here. Just a couple counterattacks, a couple breakthroughs, and they're able to find the back of the net. The U.S. has to improve with possession and going forward as they trailed the Netherlands 2-0. We'll be back after the halftime. And we are back. Gio Reyna does enter the field, and he will replace the man Ferreira. And now we told you guys this is a man we wanted to see, Gio Reyna, and he is in there. And the U.S. it's a 2-goal deficit the U.S. is on right now. They can do it. McKennie will law this ball forward. The U.S. wants that chance. Here's in the air, looking. Noper nearly gets a bad touch on the ball. Here we go. Gio Reyna's first touch is not a good one as he turns the ball over. Here comes Blind. Back to De Jong. The last time the U.S. came back after trailing by 2 goals was against the Netherlands, 2015. A friendly match, a 4-3 victory for the U.S. Play backwards. Oh, that's great playing football. Oh, that's fantastic. Here comes the Netherlands. There was also another substitute here for the Netherlands that will announce those right now. Cube Miners goes in for Klaassen, and Vertwen goes in for Rune. Oh, here it comes. It's Blind, excuse me, not Blind. The name, and here's the pie. The pie opens it. Bergwijn. Oh, Blind, it falls to Ream, and now he clears it. Well, that was dangerous. The U.S. has to come, but they have to find something because the Netherlands seem too comfortable in that push. And now they do. Here's Timothy Weah. Weah inside, and we're going to get a corner kick. Okay, with a good defending. Two corners for each team already. This is the second for the U.S. What can they get out of it? Here's this cross looking. McKennie's going to fall to Ream. It's cleared off the line. It falls back. Pulisic sending it. McKennie clips it into the hands of Noper. Ream had it. It was just right there. It bounces awkwardly and just couldn't get a good touch. Oh, my word. That was a chance for Ream. Okay. McKennie closing down on the press. Gakpo was the one that cleared off, and he is on the ball. It's a big chance in the middle. Careful there. Turner able to get it safe, but left it in. But just alive inside the 5-yard box. Oh. It's a good save by Matt Turner because Depay was the man that got his foot. Oh no, it was Zimmerman, and Turner just clears it, and Dest able to protect that ball. It's just dangerous, man. The Netherlands seems too comfortable going forward on this U.S. defense. The U.S. they do have everything to go for. McKennie on it. McKennie cutting it back. Still McKennie finds Weah. Can Weah send a good cross? He has Dest wide open. Dest just inside, outside the 8. Oh. And he tried to take a shot, but his shot curled all over the byline that it even went now for a throw in. That's a horrible shot, and you're professional, man. McKennie, Reyna looking for Pulisic. The U.S. has to calm down. They're too accelerated right now. Just have to calm down, man. Move slowly. Yeah, you're fine. You're still in it. One goal changes the whole perspective of this game. That's why you calm down. Keep going forward. McKennie on the ball. Oh, getting it back. This is Pulisic now on it. Christian Pulisic. Christian Pulisic's shot is going to go to the hands of Noper. He had to attempt it. In the air. That goal, if Pulisic would have buried that goal at the beginning of the game, how would it change the perspective of it? Could have been a different perspective for the U.S. Not trailing 2 goals, probably being tied at 1. Musa able to keep the ball in play. Still Musa finds a way to get it to McKennie. McKennie's going to open it wide. Here comes Gio Reyna. He's going to get it. Gio Reyna keeps it in play just down the left sideline. Reyna has McKennie open. He's going to find McKennie. McKennie! Yeah, shots wide. Oh, that was a chance. Zimmerman. Back they go. Zimmerman. 53 minutes. They need a goal. You do not want to wait for those final 20 minutes when everything starts winding down quick. They need that goal now to get back in the game and work comfortably. Pulisic. Oh, that is great stuff by Gakpo. Bergwijn back to Gakpo, but good defending by the U.S. to get it back. Anthony Robinson. Pulisic. And to find Reyna. Reyna back to Musa. Musa on the ball. Musa trying to play it back to Reyna. And back they go. Noppert, the keeper. Goes deep. In the air. Oh, Ream sold himself, but it's a foul by Bergwijn. Well, almost lost him was Tim Ream. Reina. Here's a run of Weah. Man, that was a good run by Weah, but okay, able to get it out. Back for the U.S. Robinson. Adams. Tyler. Robinson again. Oh, looking for McKenny. McKenny's still fighting for it, and it's going to be a goal kick. The U.S. has to put pressure. The Netherlands right now would be advancing. It would be playing the winner of Argentina against Australia. Will take a heck of a game for Australia to win it. That game will begin at 11 a.m. Just a couple hours after this one. Argentina won Group C, defeating Mexico. Well, losing to Saudi Arabia first. The whole world was in shock. I mean, what's going to happen now with Argentina? And then defeating Mexico 2-0. And then Poland 2-0. Messi's missed penalty cost Mexico a ticket to the round of 16. Could have been Mexico in that position if Messi would have scored and Argentina win 3-0. They seem too calm. They need a surge of urgency. There's no sense of urgency yet, though. Musa on there. Finds McKenny. This is not Iran. It's impressive because you kept England down to 0 goals, and right now you're struggling to the Netherlands. And England scored 6 goals against Iran. Christian. And that's a foul on Christian. And yeah, Van Dijk does kick him right on the knee. Loses his footing. All right. Let's see. Pulisic flipping one up in the air. Ream trying to bring it down for Dest. Dest has it. Dest has some support from Weah. Weah back to Adams. Adams sending this one, fired in. And Van Dijk too big. He is able to get it out. McKenny, Pulisic. Oh, that's a strong foul again. Yeah, that's a yellow. Has to be a yellow. Strong foul on Christian. And it was Koopmeiners on the foul. So 2 Koopmeiners gets the foul and the yellow card. And another set piece play for the United States. They need it now. It's now or never. Again, they have Netherlands against their backs on the wall, but the Netherlands is up a goal. This ball falls on a flag by Arena. It's not enough. Here comes another counterattack. This could be deadly. Memphis Depay on the run. Depay can cut it back. Instead, no, he slows down. And the U.S. get it back. That is great defending by the U.S. And then Pulisic lost it. Here we go. Gakpo now. Gakpo left foot. Shot block. Back again. He's trying to turn. It's foul. So Depay! And Turner able to get a hand on it. Corner kick. How easy does it look for the Netherlands to attack? All right, then. Here's the cross. McKennie clears it off. De Jong puts it back in. Turner nearly misplaced it, but he was fouled. Dest. Long ball looking for Musa. Ball goes to Nooper. Adams protecting that ball, nearly misplaying it. Ream losing it. Here's Depay, able to get it across. Here comes the Netherlands. This can be a sealer. This is from behind. The referee says no foul. Oh, could have been deadly. Dumfries is down her. Now we go the other side. This is Timothy Weah. Weah moving forward. Weah trying to go inside. Weah cutting it back. Weah shot blocked by Van Dijk. Here we go. Memphis Depay on it. Trying to find Bergwijn. It falls to McKennie. We're still playing. And then Pulisic with some pressure lost it. Oh, man, sucks. Had a counter working. Musa. Pulisic. Excuse me, that's Reina. Adams. Haji Wright and Brendan Aronson will come in. Played across looking for Dest. It goes out. When we see the subs now. Haji Wright and Brendan Aronson. A couple words from head coach, and Anthony Robinson goes down in pain after that collision with Gakpo. It's a big collision between those. Robinson really in pain, still on the ground with the trainers. I think this changes now the whole entire substitutions that the U.S. had planned. The Netherlands are up by 2, and now really nearing those final minutes. Oh man. Robinson gets up, walks it out. Hopefully he is able to keep playing because he is really key for the U.S. Seems he's going to be able to go. So now we're going to see substitutions as well. It is a throw in for the U.S. coming back. So Timothy Weah will exit and Haji Wright will enter for the U.S. And now Weston McKennie will also exit the game for Brendan Aronson to come in. So here we go. The U.S. trying to put the pressure in, and that was Brendan Aronson just into the game, putting that pressure. Throw in for the U.S. Dest on the ball. Dest just lost it. And here comes now the Netherlands. Long ball. Zimmerman's the man protecting here. He clears that one out. Throw in. This is Blind. Already scored against us. And here we go. Now coming the other way is the United States. This is Brendan Aronson. Aronson. They need something now. Brendan Aronson was the man to foul Timber. 68 minutes. Here comes the Netherlands. Now they're the ones with possession. The U.S. does not want that right now. Birch right. Here's a cross. And Zimmerman clears it out. Robinson with his shoulder able to get on it and clear it. Back they go. Noper. In the air. Adams clips it. Zimmerman plays it over to Robinson. Robinson out to Brendan Aronson, who lost it in the middle of the field due to the deflection that it took. Here we go again. And that's a great challenge by Robinson and Dumfries. It's going to be a corner kick here for the Netherlands. And Van Dijk is going down there. Down by 2. Can they find something? In the air, Van Dijk. Yes, header goes out wide. Dest trying to come out from the back. Finds Turner. Turner's going to clear this one in the air. Sky high. Musa brings it down. This is Adams. Dest nearly lost it. It's still Dest in trouble. Now loses it in a dangerous area. You do not want to lose the ball there. But able to defend it well. But here comes the Netherlands. Long shot. Turner saved the header. What a save by Turner. 2 times. And able to keep the U.S. alive. Oh, this is Gakpo in there. Then Turner comes out. Adams now finds Reina. Flag stays down. Oh, no, it goes up on Haji right. Yeah, he did seem offsides. The man that started playing soccer at his junior year of high school, wanted to be a baseball player, and then watched the 2010 World Cup, that special World Cup, the Landon Donovan World Cup, his goal against Algeria to advance made the big difference. Robinson took a big hit. Over the place, he becomes a father. He gets the ball back right away. Musa. Turner then is now the goalkeeper in the 2022 World Cup for the U.S. Dest. The story of Turner is fantastic. We talked about coming into the last 20 in this situation. You do not want to be there. Gio Reyna cutting it back. It's still Reyna. Reyna way off balance. Shot goes way wide. And he is on the ground holding his head of embarrassment, full of embarrassment. Unless he got hit, though. So off balance to take a shot like that. It's unnecessary. All right, then. Here we go. The U.S., they need that final push. Gio. Dest. Oh, great play by the Netherlands. Oh, that's a mistake. Can they use it? No, what are you doing? It's a shot. No. Haji, right? That was a shot. First touch. It's a mistake by the defense of the Netherlands. A giveaway to Haji. Haji takes a strong touch and then tries to put it on goal when he's at the byline. That is coming back to hurt the U.S. What the heck did you just do, Haji Wright? Oh my goodness. That is a horrible mistake. A top 10 not Sports Center highlight. DeAndre Yedlin, the last player, a player with experience in the 2014 World Cup, enters. Pulisic sends this one in. and cleared off. The U.S. back on the ball. It's going to find Pulisic. Onside is Christian. Christian putting it back. It's a goal! The U.S. are back in it. Game on! Game on, folks. The U.S. have scored. It's somewhat of a lucky goal. Pulisic running it down near the byline, putting it in. Haji Wright just gets a little flick off of it. He makes up for the mistake, for the wasted chance that he had. And in there, the U.S. are in the game, folks. 2-1. Buckle up tight. Haji Wright makes it. Well, and they play on right away. Haji Wright. It's a lot of time now. Right? That just came in. 76 minutes. He put it in. Here comes the Netherlands trying to make a push. And Aronson now. Here we go. The U.S. is feeling it. This is Tyler Adams cutting it back. Here we go. 77. Clipped up in the air. Here's Gio Reyna. Gio Reyna has Wright. Wright is going to run free. Wright! And the keeper comes out. Goal is open. But Gio Reyna was not able to get on the ball. Oh, boy. Buckle up tight. This is going to be an ending. Man down is Brenden Aaronson. Here comes Netherlands. Memphis Depay. Ball in, played, and Turner cutting it well. It's going to be a goal kick. Bergwijn couldn't get it at the angle he wanted. 77 and a half minutes. The U.S. with a lifeline. Nearly a mistake. Tyler Adams on the ball now. Has Anthony Robinson. Robinson out to Adams. Adams into Christian Pulisic. Pulisic gonna go down. Pulisic goes to goal and his shot is saved. It's the final minutes of this match. It's been a good one. In the air. Pulisic trying to clip it back. Out they go. It's going to be a throw in for the for the Netherlands. 2-1 is the score. This is something they need. They need one more to tie the game. In 2016, June 5th, they were down 2-0 in a friendly match against the Netherlands. Going into the last 20 minutes, they ended up winning that game 4-3. Reyna on the ball. He plays to the far side. On the left side, it's Anthony Robinson putting this cross. It goes out. Corner kick for the United States. Can they find it in here? Can they equalize it? The fans know it. They're getting pumped. 79 minutes. A big chance for the United States. Corner kick it is. Christian Pulisic on it. Christian. In the air. Back post. And Noper goes out for it. Ten minutes now. It's 2-1 for the Netherlands. Long ball looking for Bergwijn. Bergwijn brings it down to Depay, and Jetland gets on the way. De Jong on the ball. Blind now on it. Blind finds Depay. Depay trying to cut it back. Left foot Depay. Now back to his right. Finds De Jong. De Jong out wide to Blind. Blind is going to send the cross into the middle. Who's going to get there wide open? It's a third, and it's Dumfries. Wide open was Dumfries. Oh, that's 3-1 now. Oh, kills the momentum. Kills you. It's a dagger. Oh, my word. And they had it. They had it. Denzel Dumfries makes it 3-1 for the Netherlands. Wide open. It's remarkable to me. Nobody in the U.S., not a single player, was able to see that Denzel Dumfries was wide open on behind their backs, behind Anthony Robinson and Tim Ream. None of them knew it. That's Anthony Robinson's man. He's covering right next to Tim Ream, and Denzel Dumfries found himself wide open. You cannot afford for a type of mistake like this. It's now 3-1. Makes the work even difficult. Well, that that's a dagger. Unless the U.S. could find something, because they were cooking it. It's 3-1. This one, that one hurt. Dumfries was wide on. Robinson unable to hold it. Oh, it's still remarkable to me. Dumfries is wide open back post. And no one was aware of it. No one was aware of it. The U.S. defense flat-footed throughout the game. Here we go. Can they find something? There's still time for the U.S. This is Gio Reyna on the middle of the field, still running, and there he is fouled. Gio Reyna trying to get it back. Gio Reyna, they'll play quick. I think they've played it already. No. Adams goes back to Reyna. Reyna goes to Zimmerman. Zimmerman running with the ball. Finds Musa. Musa is running down the sideline. Musa tries to play a through ball. Unable to get it to the man he intended it to get it. And here we go. Now off to the races again. The U.S. gets it back. This is Brenden Aaronson. Finds Reyna. Reyna has someone coming from behind. Now Brenden Aaronson. Aaronson on the ball. Aaronson to Reyna. Back to Aaronson. Looking for Reyna. It was blocked by Ake. And now cleared off. It's a foul. Netherlands possession now. Simmons did come in for Memphis Depay after that third goal. It's 3-1 Netherlands. Argentina and Australia are up next. Well, most likely, and what everyone has it down, anything can happen though, but everyone has it down as the Netherlands against Argentina. That could be it. Now, there's still time. Can the U.S. find the miracle? Do you believe in miracles? Could be a good question. This could be a perfect movie if the U.S. is able to find something in here. Pulisic on the ball. Christian trying to find Haji right, and that is cleared off by Virgil van Dijk. That's a great pass by Christian. Corner kick again. Christian in the air. Looking, Ream, header brought down Zimmerman. No, he tried a bicycle there. Oh, Walker. Not aware of where he was at. Didn't have that. His body down too. Oh. Here we go. There's a big chance. Bergwijn on it. Trying to go to the corner. Now you go to the corner to waste time. The U.S. gets it back. Brenden Aaronson, he is brought down. That's a foul. Yellow card here. De Jong with the yellow. Tripped Brenden Aaronson. Here we go. Pulisic on it. Pulisic dancing around. Finds Gio Reyna. Gio Reyna retaining the ball. Now turning to his right. Has Tyler Adams. Adams out to Anthony Robinson. Robinson has Brenden Aaronson. Instead, he goes to Gio Reyna. Reyna trying to go inside. He is inside the 18 now. Goes back out. Haji Wright. Wright exits the 18. Goes back to Adams. Adams on the left-hand side. It's back to Reyna. Reyna now trying to cut it back. Looking for Aaronson and lost it. And now it's Simmons. Simmons out to Bergwijn. Bergwijn on it. Simmons. De Jong. The U.S. retreats, but there's no sense of urgency to go put pressure. They need the ball back. The fans chanting USA, USA, what could be the final minutes of their World Cup run. To the round of 16, they've made it. They were a beatable Netherlands team. Turnover here, though. Musa on it. This is going to fall over to Gio Reyna. Reyna takes too long. He doesn't know who to pass it to, and instead he passes it to an orange player. But they get it back right away. This is Yunus Musa. Back out Yedlin. Yedlin on the ball. Yedlin, who's he going to find? Finds Musa, right-hand side, sending the cross, and cleared off. Yedlin's pass over to Adams. Has to open it wide to the other side if they want a chance. Instead, he's going to go back to the right side with Musa. Musa on the ball. Yunus Musa takes too long to get a pass off. Now finds Reyna. Reyna on it. Reyna trying to find a shot. His shot was blocked. 89 minutes now. Adams header. Almost to nobody, but Yedlin able to run back and get it. This is going to fall Adams in the middle. Adams now finds who? Is this Christian Pulisic? Yes, it is. Now Haji Wright back to Pulisic. Wright was down. No foul given. And now we go to the races again. It's the Netherlands the other way. This is Simmons out wide to Bergwijn. Bergwijn finds Simmons. Simmons back to Bergwijn. Flag stays down. And back to Simmons. Falls back to Bergwijn. Bergwijn wide. It's going to fall over. Flag did go up at the end. Matt Turner has it. He's going to play in short to Aaronson. Aaronson has it now. Aaronson out to Musa. Musa in short to Adams. The U.S. has to come out quickly. Here goes Gio Reyna trying to cross the middle of the field. Gio Reyna has to go forward. Jordan Morris in the sideline waiting to come in. They need a chance now. It's now or never for the United States. Christian Pulisic about to hit 90 minutes. We'll see how much time is added on. Can the miracle happen for the U.S.? Pulisic They keep going backwards. They got to go forward. Anthony Robinson, 6 minutes of stoppage time. They have 6 minutes for a miracle. Long ball looking for Yedlin. This is finding Ake. Ake in the air, clipping it up. Zimmerman wins it. It's going to fall to Adams. Adams out to Reyna. Reyna has to go back with Zimmerman. Zimmerman now in short has Ream. Ream going all the way forward. This is Anthony Robinson. Robinson has the ball, 90 minutes. Robinson putting a cross in the air. Yedlin trying to get there. Ake clears it off. Ake and Yedlin running for it. And that's a foul by Yedlin. Lowers his shoulder and brings down Yedlin. Well, a minute has gone by already, and it's a free kick for the Netherlands. Now Jordan Morris will come in. Exiting the game is Anthony Robinson. The man from the Seattle Sounders. And what could be now the final minutes of the World Cup for the United States. The right generation, a so-called golden generation of the United States. The only CONCACAF team to make it out of the group stage. Here's this ball over. Christian Pulisic has it. Christian cutting it back. Christian trying to find some teammates. Musa sending it through. Cleared off. Zimmerman protecting that ball. Zimmerman nearly falling down. Zimmerman able to get a touch on the ball so they can get it back. Final minutes in here. A miracle is needed for the United States to stay alive in the World Cup. A team that's already qualified to the 2026 World Cup since they're hosting it. Here's Musa. Musa, byline. Musa sending it back and cleared off by Frankie de Jong. Throw in here, but we're going to see substitutions for the Netherlands first. And Ake is going to exit the center back who just had that collision with DeAndre Yedlin. And surely for the U.S., a team that won the CONCACAF Nations League, the Gold Cup last year as well, they have a bright future. A really bright future. And a team that's going to be deadly for the years to come. 2026 World Cup could be the World Cup for the United States if they want to make a run in the World Cup. A young squad, a lot of future in these players. Gio Reyna will be there as he's trying to get there. Sends the cross, falls over to Morris. It was blocked. At the end, it still falls for the U.S. Who's going to get there? Musa's shot is blocked by Van Dijk. It falls back. This is Tyler Adams. Adams back to Zimmerman. Zimmerman finds Aronson. Aronson cutting it back. Aronson still. Aronson took too many touches. And the Netherlands cleared off. Berhalter. Reyna has this throwing. Reyna, that's a great challenge. But here's Simmons. Reyna's cross. Right. Trying to get there. It falls back to Yedlin. Yedlin back to Musa. Musa. Send one long, Musa. Instead, he goes to Yedlin, and they nearly lost it. Dumfries defending there. No one open for Yedlin. Miss hit here. Falls to Reyna. Clipping it up. Zimmerman slipped. Ream out to Musa. Musa down with his chest. Musa sending it in and cleared off. Hitting 95 now. Turner has to go long. He does so. Long ball in the air. They play on now. 95, about to hit 96. Morris runs down. This is more. Well, for the Netherlands, they will keep on going into the quarterfinals. They want to win it all. They are committed to win it all. They've had their moments in the FIFA World Cup final. Heartbreak against Argentina. Heartbreak against Spain. Now the U.S., be proud. You made it this far. The only CONCACAF team to make it this far to round of 16. And the future is bright. I'm telling you, 2026, this U.S. team could be really dangerous. Better than ever in the 2026 World Cup. 96, awaiting that final whistle. Ball goes to Turner. And that is set. The Netherlands are moving on to the quarterfinals of the FIFA World Cup. They eliminate the United States. A 3-1 final scoreline. And a U.S. team, a really young U.S. team, a bright future in front of them, as tonight they are knocked out of the FIFA World Cup. And that is it for the U.S. Haji Wright scored for them. And that's the end of this game at the Khalifa International Stadium. The U.S. are now out of the World Cup. So thank you for watching. It was a fun match. And congrats to the Netherlands. They may have a date against Argentina. As a finish, it's USA 1, Netherlands 3. Thank you for watching today, and we'll see you next time.